What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rashawn Baldwin White, RB Dubs, and I'm back at it again with another video. And it's been a while since I've done a video like this, but I just wanted to get on here and talk about this topic that's been very interesting to me, that's been on my mind for just a couple days. And I'm sure you guys have seen the photo going around of Adele, you know, the photo that's been going around with Adele at the Notting Hill Carnival, I believe that's what it's called. In this photo, we have, you know, Adele, she's wearing a, Jamaican garment, with Jamaican colors on it, and her hair is, made very differently than when we normally see her. It was interesting, photo to say the least. It garnered a lot of conversation, and mainly the conversation was around cultural appropriation. And just to say plainly, cultural appropriation is always a touchy subject. It's one that's always causes some division amongst people. It's always gonna cause some differences, people who agree, people who disagree. And with this photo specifically, like I said, you have Adele, she's rocking, Jamaican colors from the Jamaican flag. And, she has her hair tied up, or her hair put in a certain way. And, you just have a lot of different opinions in that. You got some people who find it disrespectful that what she's wearing. And then you have some people who think there's nothing wrong with it at all. And, right now, well, when I first saw it, I was in the middle, because I'm always a person who likes to play the middle. I like to see both sides. So I tried to get through the opinions of others, to see what they thought about it. I even posted a poll, on my Instagram. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at _RBDubs_. And I posted a poll on there, and the percentage came down to, I asked people whether they thought it was disrespectful or not, and out of 100%, 76% thought, or 76% of people who voted on the poll thought that what Adele was wearing was disrespectful. And that was just a poll. And then I got people who responded to the story in my DMs, giving their opinions on it. You had people or a person who said that, it's mostly people who are of Jamaican descent that are disrespected or feel disrespected by what Adele is wearing. And, then you have another person who, says that, that they don't really see anything wrong, with what she's wearing. So that just, even in that poll I put up, getting people's opinions on it, you got opinions from people from two different sides. So that literally shows the division that's there with this kind of topic. And I also had a friend who showed me like different terms that come to this topic that people don't really pay attention to. And those terms are, we know the term cultural appropriation. That's the term people mainly focus on, but there's also terms such as cultural appreciation, cultural assimilation, and cultural exchange. And I appreciate that friend for introducing those terms to me. The two terms that I already knew about were cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation, but the one that I did not know about was cultural assimilation. And doing my research on that phrase, that is when a minority group takes up the values, beliefs of a dominant group, or just of another group, but mainly of a dominant group. And like I said, that was a term I did not know about, and definitely a term that I have to do more research on. And cultural exchange, another term that I mentioned, is exactly how it sounds. It's two cultures exchanging values, beliefs, ideas. And then you have cultural appreciation as well, which is also like it sounds. It's basically one culture appreciating another culture in some way, shape, or form. My opinion on that is, you just don't know where Adele falls in either of those four phrases or either of those four categories, because we don't know what she's thinking. We don't know what's in her head. We don't know what she was thinking when she put on the outfit resembling the Jamaican flag and put her hair in that type of style. She could mean no harm at all. It could just be an outfit to her, or she could be appreciating the culture, or she could be showing appreciation to the culture. We have no idea, unless she, outrightly says, what her intentions were with the outfit, and we don't know which of the four phrases she falls under, that being cultural exchange, cultural appropriation, cultural appreciation, or cultural assimilation. And that's my opinion on it. We, of course, people, they're not gonna really see that, and they're not really gonna look at those terms, but they're just gonna go by what they see, and they're gonna see that she's wearing colors and a garment that does not resemble the culture she's a part of. And people, especially those of the culture that she's representing in that garment, people are going to find that offensive, and they're going to say that it's disrespectful and that she shouldn't do that. And that's what people are going to say. And that's just what's going to happen. There's always going to be division on the topic of cultural appropriation. It's always a touchy subject. We don't know if she's showing appreciation to the culture in some way. We don't know if we just don't know. We just don't know what's going through her head, what she's thinking, how she feels. But I definitely can understand why people, especially people of Jamaican descent, would find it disrespectful that she's wearing the garment. And I also wanted to touch on the last point I wanted to make is it's also a very touchy subject, especially when the person that is in question is a white person. And, I feel like it makes people even more, it gets people even more riled up and even more upset in a way when the person is a white person and they're, wearing a garment or wearing a hairstyle of a culture that they're not a part of. And, they're seen as, white people are seen as the dominant group when, I should say that, soon they won't be the dominant group, but in today's age, they are seen as the dominant group. They are seen as the group that, that has always oppressed other groups. So when people see white people wearing the garments of other cultures, and especially minority groups, then, that's when people get a little bit more emotional about it, and people get a little bit more, emotional and heated about it. So I also wanted to make that point as well. And it's not just any white person. We have Adele, a very, very famous white person, a very, very famous musician. And yeah, so that's just my opinion on that. Just not to be so quick to, say that it's disrespectful, because like I said, we don't know what she's thinking. And, cultural appropriation is always a very touchy subject. And it's always one that's going to cause some division. But I just wanted to give my quick 2 cents on that topic, and I also want to hear what you guys think about it. Like I said, I posted a poll, but if you're watching this video and you want to comment as well, let me know when you see the photo. Do you think she's appropriating Jamaican culture? Just let me know, what your opinions are on the photo, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you think, and definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're seeing this video and you like these type of topics that are surrounded, around race and social justice and things like that. And, it's good to be talking to you guys. It's good to, be back on here. And, I'll try to be on here as often as I can. And I appreciate everyone watching this video. And thank you. I'll see you guys later.